Bonjour! Welcome to another episode of Cuisine Michelle. I am Michelle. So today is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. I thought I would make some frosted sugar cookies and decorate them to celebrate with some green sprinkles and stuff. I've never tried this particular recipe for frosted sugar cookies before, so let's get started. Here are the ingredients you're going to need for these cookies. All-purpose flour, baking soda, cream of tartar, kosher salt, unsalted butter, canola oil or vegetable oil, sugar, an egg, vanilla extract, almond extract, and powdered sugar. Let's get started. We'll begin here in this small bowl where I've already measured the all-purpose flour. This is 2 3 cups, which is 330 grams. To that, we're going to be adding 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of the cream of tartar, and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. We're going to do a quick whisk here to get those combined. Meanwhile, you'll want to heat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line your baking sheets with parchment. Here in the stand mixer, I've already added some ingredients that we're going to be mixing together. There is a 1/2 cup, which is 1 stick, of the unsalted butter that's softened. Then there is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, which I have sifted, 1/2 cup of regular sugar, and 1/2 cup of the canola oil. We're going to cream those all together. Next, we're going to add in 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. We're now going to blend that on low speed. I'm going to keep my mixer on low and add in my flour mixture. Now we're going to use our cookie scoop here and dole these out onto the cookie sheet. I'm going to space them about 2 inches apart. Set that aside for just a second so that I can show you what I'm going to do here. Next, what they want us to do, we're going to put just a little spray of our nonstick spray on the bottom of a measuring cup. We're going to dip it in some regular sugar here, and then we're going to flatten out our cookies like that. These are ready to go into the oven. We're going to bake them for 8 minutes. Once they're finished baking, we're going to leave them on here for 5 minutes afterwards to finish baking on the sheet before we put them on a cooling rack. These are now cooling on the cookie cooling racks here. And in just a moment, I'm going to be frosting them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be frosting these cookies. I just made some frosting that is my homemade frosting recipe. I don't have a set amount for the stuff in there, so that's why I've never posted that. But let's put some frosting on here. Then I've got some gold sprinkles and some green sprinkles to make it nice and festive. So let's put a few green ones on there. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. Maybe a little gold topping. Oh yeah, look how festive and nice that is. Oh, isn't that beautiful? All right, I'm gonna frost all these and then we'll see you at final plating. And here we are at final plating. They look beautiful, if I do say so myself, and they smell wonderful. I'm very excited about getting to try these. Let's see how they are. Oh my goodness, so good. Let me put that down. Oh, they taste wonderful. They're nice and soft. They have just a teeny tiny bit of crunch at the edge, but that's about it. It's a very soft cookie. And of course the frosting, it's probably great on its own without the frosting. These are fairly sweet, but to me, this is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend that you try these and make them. And thank you for joining me for another episode of Cuisine de Michel. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, leave us a comment, tell us what you think, and tell others, share it with others. We'll see you next time. Au revoir.